Hi, and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. That's Tiny. She probably won't stay, but we can hope. We can hope. Okay, so this morning is Sunday. Good morning to you. And I've got a very special task today that I need to do, which involves my mug. So I thought we'd get ready because I have a lot of new products to try out from last night's Ulta haul. Check it out. But also, I need to get ready with a neutral makeup look for a amateur headshot that I have to do for my job. So I figured we'd do that together. It's not going to be crazy makeup. We're not going all glam. We're not dragging out. We're just going to get pretty and not crazy for folks to say, okay, she's not that crazy. There you go. So we're going to do a headshot. So first we're going to take a brand new product. This is the Wet n Wild Glass Correct Primer Base. It's the green one. It's brand new. And in January, drugstore brands usually come out with new products. And I have placed an order with Ulta for a lot of those products, the ones that I was interested in. And an order came in, or part of an order came in yesterday. And another half of the order, or third of the order, whatever, is coming in Tuesday. So we will have another Ulta haul once that gets in. 2 items were broken. And so we will be waiting on those as well. Let's get the hair out of the way. Okay. Did it color correct much? I mean, I still got redness here, but it did give a nice glassy finish to the skin. I also use another glassy product right now. This is the Touch in Sol glassy Pretty Filter glassy skin balm. I had gotten one a while ago, I think in a box, and really liked it. And then BoxyCharm in their add-ons had one of those days where you get 2 for the price of 1. And I think for $6 or $12, I'm not sure what, $9, I got 2 of them. So I'm working my way through that one. Next up, we're going to try another new product. This is the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation with hyaluronic acid. I have it in 002 Neutral Ivory. This was the one that looked most like a foundation, but it is very, very thin. So I'm going to do 1 pump at a time here and see how we go. I'm going to use my fake Estee Lauder brush. It's not that I like a brush from Estee Lauder. It's that it reminds me of the type of brush that they use at an Estee Lauder counter. And so I call it my Estee Lauder brush. This is a Luxie brush. It's a flat paddle foundation brush, which I washed, people. So please give me internet points for doing that. All right, I'm going to kind of put it on, I'm going to put it on with that brush. And then I'm going to take my wet sponge and go over that to press it into the skin, take away any brush marks, and make it pretty. Make it pretty for me. So the to-do in the drugstore for face products or foundation products seems to be lightweight, the word tinted, hyaluronic, hydrating, you know, the sheer, really pretty coverage type of products. That seems to be all the rage. Okay, we're gonna do another coat on the part of our skin that has the most pigmentation, which we don't love. And let's see if this stuff can actually build to something. I do have a new concealer to try. So slightly avoiding the under eye kind of thing. Okay, I think that covers a little bit better with 2 layers of it. And let's get whatever's left on the brush just to make sure we have a little bit of a continuity here. I don't think I've ever purposefully taken a headshot before in my life. I have a photo from many years ago where someone very dear to me took a photograph of me, and it was just me in the photograph, and I love it, and I've used it as like my LinkedIn profile picture and all that for since then. Like but it's many years old. I still look sort of the same, but I'd like to have a new one for the position that I'm in where I am now. So we're doing a new headshot today. So again, you're not coming to a place on the internet that is, you know, professional advice on how to do makeup. But I can tell you that what I'm looking for today is something that doesn't look cakey, that doesn't read cakey on camera, that is a pretty good shade match, so there's not like a line of demarcation between the foundation and my actual neck color, and something that is pretty but not distracting and not overly flamboyant. That's the word. My hair is enough to be to be unique, and so the rest of us is going to be not unique. A lot of people comment on my hair, and when I am at my position that I work, and I'm actually physically on site, I get a lot of questions and comments about being allowed to have my hair color in my position. I have been very, very lucky, and I have worked not as a full-time employee, but as a consultant for many years. And as a consultant, as long as I did what I was there to do, which I do very well, then I had no issues with my hair color causing any kind of complaint or anything like that. That never happened. So I've just stayed under the radar, I guess, with that. And I have been recently transitioned to a full-time employee with a company that I have consulted for. And so they already knew I had the hair. The hair came with me. So they knew what they were getting, and we're all good to go. But it is something that for traditional people, it does become a talking point. Let's try the new Wet n Wild Incognito, Mega Last Incognito in Fair Beige, number 111 Fair Beige. I don't have any color corrector on, and so we're going to see how this covers just by herself here. So I've had a lot of folks who I've worked with over the last, I don't know, 5 years, I guess, stop me specifically in restrooms. It's women. And they say, you know, do you do your own hair? And they ask me questions about my hair, which is fine and great. Happy to answer those. But also they would follow it up like, I wish I could have my hair, you know, how I want, but our HR, our job dress code doesn't allow for that. And I was kind of surprised at the number of women who said those words to me over the last years. It seems to be quite a number of people who would like to do something more expressive and vibrant than are allowed to by their position. So I live in the South as well. And I have traveled in the South for my position. And I've gotten some of the older generation who stop me in stores or gas stations or whatever to tell me something negative about my hair. That happens. But the overwhelming majority of people tell me lovely things and say that it's beautiful, or they wish that they could do it. And some of those people are also older. It's interesting, the dynamics of what people think and first of all, what they think they should say to you in public about you. That's fun. but also that, you know, they would like to do the same as you, but they can't because of, you know, their position or whatever. It's interesting. Okay, so Incognito did pretty well, didn't it? There's some increases, but that's okay. We're gonna work it out. Threw on the Revlon Candid Concealer in Fair on my eyelids for a eyeshadow base, because we don't have any one of those. Okay. All right. All right, new Drugstore, come through. Okay, I don't have any like cream blush or anything like that, so we're gonna go ahead and set. And I think we're gonna set with, we'll do Pat McGrath under the eyes, Laura Geller Balance and Brighten on the rest of the face. Powder is on, good to go. All right, let's look at brows real quick. I do have a new brow gel, so let me quickly put on the It Cosmetics Brow Power and Universal Taupe, and then we will try our new brow gel out. Okay, this is the new Wet n Wild Brow Obsessive Brow Shaping Gel. I have it in the color brown. It's got a little gloppy on it. Hold on. There's the wand. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So far, so good. We'll see how that holds today. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Put that away. We have some new face products to try. So let's try them. First is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in Forever Sun-Kissed. And let's see how she goes. I don't want too much because this is a professional picture here. It's a picture for professional purposes. It will not be taken by a professional. It will be taken by Mr. Mugwump. That's pretty. It's light enough, I think. So that's nice. All right, next up is a new blush. This is from Colourpop. This is called Petal Pusher. It's a beautiful kind of lavender baby pink. Now, normally I would blush my nose and all sorts of places. I'm gonna keep it a little high today and just a smidge on my cheeks, not much. Normally I would do like, you know, apples real round. Not gonna do that today, just a little bit. Okay, the highlighter we're gonna use is the brand new one from Catrice that I have, is the More Than Glow highlighter in Supreme Rose Beam. Look at that, it's beautiful. But I am gonna use a fan brush because I do not wanna have streaks of highlighter on my face, but I do want some of this. It's absolutely stunning. Like, it's so pretty. We're gonna blend, so hold tight, hold tight. Okay. It's beautiful, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. All right, let's just blend first, and then we'll get probably our Galan Meteorites and do a finishing on the face. Ooh, it's itching. That's how you know it's good now. That is how you know it's good. Okay. We have our Meteorites in Fair. This gives the skin the most beautiful sheen, but the most beautiful scent. If you don't like fragrance, this is not for you. Okay, I think that's a pretty neutral looking base, meaning that it's not gonna, you know, pull too bright or too warm or too cool or whatever. And I'm just covered in pepper. Why did I put on the shirt? Let's go ahead and spray. We'll dry and then we'll do our eyes. This is what is itching here in the world. MAC Fix Plus in Play. We're going to use a repackaged eyeshadow palette for today's look. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon palette. This is their new kind of setup. This is in, what's it called? Nude Awakening, maybe? I think I ripped the thing off. You know how Wet n Wild gets with their packaging. Drives you crazy. Drives you crazy. Just a kind of a slightly warm, not very warm, and not very overstated eye, I guess is what I'm going to go for this. I do like the way a copper kind of bronze makes my eye color look. So I'm kind of going to go for that on the lid today and try not to make it too smoky because I have a tendency to go heavy-handed when it comes to stuff like that. We'll let the rest of it just dry naturally. And then at the end, we'll kind of touch up for anything that's a little bit too dewy. So here's this palette here. See, I think we're gonna go for this one here on the lid. So let's start with the cream up top, cream matte up top. And then we're gonna go for the light brown, kind of start in the outer corner, but with a real fluffy brush into the crease / transition. So up higher than the crease, but also into the crease. Again, we're trying to keep this not too high, not too crazy. I want pigment, but I don't want it dark. Kind of go back into that cream right above that and just blend real quick. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Let's take the slightly darker, it's a shimmery shade. And we're going to take it on the mobile lid, outer corner. Not too high. And then we're going to blend it there and a little bit up into that crease, but not much, just on the outer third of the eye. Just so that there is a slightly darker shade there, and that's it. Okay. Let's take the coppery color on the lid and let's see where we are then. This is, do I want that color? Let's swatch them both here. There are slight, one is pinkier than the other. I think I want, I don't think I want the pinky one. I think I want the one I thought I wanted. Okay. Put that on the mobile lid. With just my finger. And then taking that fluffy brush with nothing on it and blending the socket with my eye open. I don't know if that was the right choice or not, y'all. I don't know. I'm not sure. Take a really, really tiny pencil brush. I can't get my finger pad into the very interior corner of my eye, and so I usually have to use a pencil brush. I would typically take a shimmer or a glitter all the way up. That's how I traditionally do my eye looks, because I like the way that that looks. I've got a little bit of fallout from my getting too much on my finger, so let's get that off. But I'm not going that high here. I think we're going to kind of build up that outer corner just a little bit more. Yeah, let's do that a little bit more there. I think it's pretty. I don't know that I'm loving it. No, it's pretty. It is. It's, once I get closer to it, it looks really nice. Okay, we got. There's something stuck to my face. Get off. Okay. Actually, it's really very nice. Okay, so it's not bad. This eye, though, looks a little funky up here. So let's get a little bit more. And let's blend out all the things. I think it looks well blended. I do think I want an inner corner. There's a white shimmery, or a kind of cream white shimmery, and we're gonna do that. Okay, I think that's light enough without being crazy. All right, let's think about lining. Let's line with the shadow. There's a black in here. Let's just line with the black with a small angled brush. Shadow is really nice for lining, and I got way too far down. Shadow's nice for lining, well, for that very reason, what you just saw, because it is forgiving. You can remove it, you can smudge it. It's not gonna set, you know what I mean? Like it's an eyeshadow, so it has a little bit more give, and you can do all kinds of things with it. Let's take, so I want the darkest part of the shade at my lash line, like right into my lashes, and then it can kind of smoke out a little bit. Yep, that looks good. This is why I like palettes with a black in it, because I frequently use the eyeshadow in the palette as a liner. It's just easier. It's just cleaner to clean up, I guess. All right, a little bit powder in the pan with this one, but not bad at all. All right, I believe I want a tight line. Let's use the Tarte Clay Pot in black.
I think I want a tight line just because it will photograph better.
You see, and I'm gonna put, you know, mascara on and all, so we're not quite done, but it does give such a pretty darkening so that my lashes look darker without it being like a black line, you know, that you can really see. Makes my eyes water just a smidge. This I've had for a very long time, and I highly recommend it. There are drugstore versions that are also good. This is just the one that I pulled today. The drugstore version that I like is, this is the L'Oreal Infallible one. This one's really good. I like this one too. So I like the Tarte and I like the L'Oreal. Just a product recommendation. Okay, let's do lashes and then we'll come back and do lips. Okay, so we've gotten a couple things done. One, mascara. I use the Maybelline Total Temptation with the Tarte Surfer Curl mascara. I'm trying out this combo for the first time today, and I think I like it very much. I threw the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighter in my waterline down below so that it was brighter, and I think that looks interesting enough. Threw on a necklace. This necklace is from Torrid. It is relatively recently that I got it, so you might still be able to get it. Jordana Easy Liner in Rock and Rose as a lip liner, and we're going to use Tom Ford Sweet Mystery as our lipstick. Okay, that is the look that I'm going to do for my headshot. I will zhuzh the hair some, but I think this is what we're going for. What do you think? No lashes, no crazy colors, no big old emphasized cheeks. That's how I normally wear my makeup, for those of you who are new. But it is, I think it'll be enough. The hair's enough. The hair's enough. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for supporting this channel. We are very close to 600 subscribers, if not at 600 subscribers right now. I haven't checked recently. Thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed. If you haven't, go ahead and hit that button. All my videos will come into your subscription feed here on YouTube for free, and you won't miss any of them. Again, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for that next part of that Ulta haul when it arrives this week. Hey, y'all have a good day. Bye.